Welcome, welcome, welcome. Here we are for the Queen of the Hill this week. We got Cheryl Erbrecht as our
Raining.
reigning champion and Lori VanKooy here to challenge. Always a great match between those two. Looks like
And their Fargos are almost identical.
I can't hear you.
Oh, you can.
Yeah, you got to be at your microphone by your mouth.
Okay.
There we go.
Is that
Now,
better?
wait, if you're
But
going to laugh, take it back away.
I know. Okay.
Just kidding.
Now I know what to do when I'm getting real loud. I'll just move the microphone away. Is
Right.
that okay? Am
Yeah,
I good?
perfect.
Okay,
Yeah, if
good.
you just pull it away quick, save everybody's eardrums. Okay, here we go. No, the excitement's good.
Okay.
Uh-oh. It's 13-0 right now.
Is
Cheryl's
it?
favor. Yep. You might
Why
want
is
to
that?
go
Oh, okay, I'll go
clear
change
that
that. Lori
out.
probably wouldn't like that very much.
No, if I turn this one on, I could probably do it here.
That's okay. I'll just go.
Up, down, up, down. There we go. Perfect. Got it. All right. 0-0. That's where we want to start. All right, guys, if you haven't shared yet, please go ahead and start. Yeah, sometimes it gets kind of stuck. It has to push.
Oh, okay.
So it had no reason to push,
All
so
right.
you just
Good.
click, click, makes it happen.
Okay.
All right, so here we go. Off to break. I don't know why I switched there, but here we are anyway.
This will be a good one. Both these ladies shoot good.
Yeah, and Cheryl looked like she was on fire when I was watching her warm up, so hopefully she keeps that
Oh, and
up.
if Lori hits a gear, man.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
We can only hope.
Yep.
And ask everybody to share. If the 4 people that are watching right now would share, that'd be at
There we go.
least
Exponentially
I
grow.
mean, they have to have at least one friend each.
Exactly.
I
Come
mean,
on.
imagine.
Here we go.
That'd be 8 viewers.
Right.
That'd be
Just think. Just
incredible.
think.
Anyways,
Lori's going to open this up, and she's looking at starting with that 9-ball.
I will say this: as much as I make fun of those 8 viewers, I am very thankful for
Yes,
them.
we are. We are very thankful for
Oh,
your loyalty.
7. See,
Oh.
somebody shared. I'm telling you. Do it again. Do it again.
Yeah. She's close to that, too, but I think she can see the 11. Oh, it was close. Yeah, it's a little bit of an ugly muddle down there right now. And Cheryl's got a tough opening. Looking to see if she can carom anything in there with that 3 and 5, but it doesn't look real promising.
This is a messy first rack.
It
I
is.
I honestly dislike. I'll use the word dislike it when racks or matches start like this.
I know.
I want to see a break and
I
run,
know,
just
right.
cranking.
I will tell you, I'm very happy. The things that you've helped me with my break have made a huge difference.
Excellent.
I'm breaking much better. Because you know what? In the leagues that we play in, if you can't break, the guy that comes up to the table after you is going to run out. So
And
it's your own fault.
And I gave you that lesson cheap. Like, what was it, $200? I think it's only
Yeah.
$200 to break like Sean. No, I can teach you. Show me the cash.
Now I'm interested in that jumping lesson.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I
that
really
one you
am.
should take from Mason, but I can teach you the mechanics of
Okay.
it. So I lied. I'll teach you.
Oh, nice.
That's a really
A
good
nice
shot.
combo. Yeah, really nice shot.
It's
Yeah, and
just
Lori is
good to be able to see those shots.
she knows how to play a safe, but she's an aggressive player. If she can see her way out, she's going to do it.
Well, it's just a
Confident
different type
shooter.
of view, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
some people see them, some people don't
Right.
even see the opportunity for that, you know.
Yeah, that was really nice. Too bad she didn't get on the other side of the 4. Then she would have had the 12 to work with to do something.
Safety there. She
Yep.
played that
She
intentional.
did. She did.
Yeah, she got it too. I don't think she can see the 5, Cheryl.
No, I don't think she can either.
Just barely catching the 11. Maybe the 5. Well, the 7's in the way for that. I was going to say maybe the combination on the 6
Right.
if the 7 wasn't there.
Right. She
Got
might
a
just
bank
safety
on the
back.
4. She got the 1. Play the 1. The 1's a smart shot.
Yeah. Yeah, because then she can come back on the 2 and get back down table.
Just as nice if she could have
it's
started working
almost-
up this top,
Yeah.
because you got these down here open.
Right.
So
Right.
if she could get into any of those top
Mhm.
balls, it would have been nice.
Well, we're never going to question who's at the table because Cheryl's got those very
Yeah.
bright red shoes on this morning.
See, it's almost more trouble to make that ball than it is not to in this game. Honestly,
Yeah.
I'd rather have Lori shooting right now. But
Yeah. Well,
just
she's
so
got
much
a
to
big, She's got
do.
a big pocket here on
Yeah.
the 2-ball. She can just slide it down.
To what end though?
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
I know. I know.
that's
I know.
you keep I'll quote Patrick quoting somebody else, but you don't want to take your soldiers off the table.
Right. Oh,
It's a
yeah,
good shot.
exactly what you said. It was a good shot.
Or was it?
Or was it? Okay, now, being that she was on this side of the side pocket, if you put a lot of high inside, could she have gotten down in the vicinity of that 7-5, or would that have been a tall ask?
No, you can. I mean, it would have been a lot slower hit ball.
Right.
You can't punch a shot like that and expect to travel the cue ball.
Right.
It requires a stroke to do that.
Yeah.
So she would have had to hit it completely different.
Yep.
To get it. So no, it's not a stretch, but she would have hit it completely different.
Oh, well, she's deciding what she's going to do. Oh, here we go.
I got nothing.
I know,
If you could see the
think-
3, I'd say Karen
Yeah.
the 6, but I don't think she can see
I
that.
maybe play the 4 inside that 15-12 and just totally take over that pocket. You know what I mean? I would have played
Yeah.
the long rail inside.
You're going to see Lori blasting here.
Yep, she is.
Jackie, I know you were supposed to come and give me a hug today. That's okay.
I know.
It's
I
not
was
even
gonna-
slippery, Jackie. You would have been fine.
I was gonna. You know what though? It was very foggy.
Yeah,
mean,
well,
like
and
500
they're up
yards all
north
the way.
further,
Yeah.
so it might have been slippery
Right.
up there. I'm just giving her a hard time, anyways.
Bank on the 15.
Yeah, probably.
Speaking
I
of
think
banks.
she can see the 11. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Looking at the icon.
Why do we
I
shoot-
was looking
Why
at
don't we
this.
shoot the straight in one?
Yeah, why don't we do that? Especially that's the problem one. That would be great.
It's a little bit interesting because she's
Yeah.
pretty straight, so she's got to find an angle either to the 15 or the 10.
A little bit more follow would have been great on the 10, but she can make this work.
I mean, if you really wanted to, just back cut the 15 right here, slide over for the 14.
Right.
I mean, it's kind of a. You might end up funny though. The 8 might slow you down, get you on the wrong side of that 14 too, I guess. But even if that happened though, you could still shoot the 10 and come back across for the 14 in the same pocket.
Mm-hmm.
So I think
Oh,
the
she's
15
banking
in
the
the
15.
corner.
She's banking the 15.
I'm not sure. I think she should have enough confidence to shoot it up here in the corner, but she
Oh,
has
look at
even
that.
more
Look at
confidence
that.
to play it in the bank.
Speaking of banks.
Yeah, she needed to be there for me last night.
Oh
couldn't
my
quite
goodness! I
finish.
told you I tried to watch, but 8 hours is a long time, especially with
Did you
the
see the
commentary
part where I
goes.
made 2 5-railers in a row?
I did.
And the one where I
And they
moved
were
the 7 out
awesome.
of the pocket?
Yeah.
That was
yes, I
that was
know.
the shot of my
and
life
someone
right
actually
there. That was a good
commentated
shot.
on it. I mean, not commentated. Someone jumped in on the chat and said, "Too bad we didn't have commentating on that.
Oh, yeah.
The 5 rail and moving the
Oh,
7.
no.
That was
She just
great.
missed.
Okay. Well,
Well, but I've got it on tape for the rest of my life,
Oh,
and
there
I
you
still
go.
haven't went back to watch it.
yeah,
But
yeah. I saw you make more than one 5 rail shot.
I think I made 4 or 5.
Yeah,
so
it was pretty.
that's what kept me.
And we've talked about this a little bit, but I'm sure that as your next matches go on in this tournament, it's going to be better. For those of us that aren't as familiar with bank pool and the counting and the rails and the chips and being able to keep track, I was a little lost with what was going on.
So I'll be honest, and Chris is amazing, but he's overbooked, so
Yeah.
he really he pulled all that together, and it worked flawlessly up
For a
until
little bit.
we hit the
Buy-in?
2-player mode.
Oh, okay.
Once
okay.
we hit 2-player mode,
Then
it
didn't,
all
yeah.
went to crap, and
I was watching you and Johnny who were the last two in it, John Fields. And I'm watching and I'm like, okay, so he's got 191, he's got two, whatever.
Yeah, it
This is
wasn't right.
chip count, and then 435 to 465. And then I'd be working and I'd be folding clothes, and I'd look again and I'm like, oh, well, now nothing changed. How come nothing changed? I don't know what's going on
Yeah,
here.
it kind of. So then we just left it and we
Okay.
abandoned it, and we should have probably just taken it down, but we didn't.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Which all still would have been okay
uh,
if someone commentating could have kind of like been
yeah.
telling the viewers what was going on.
Tell that to the commentators that were commentating because they quit.
Yeah. And who Mason was in for a while, and Josh
I
Payne.
mean, it was an 8-hour session. I
I
get it.
know. And it was nice because they knew. And so listening to the two of them, they could tell what you guys were
Oh.
going to do, where maybe I didn't know what you were going to do. And they're like, oh, here comes a 5-railer, here
Yeah.
comes a 4-railer. And I'd be like, okay, it's really illuminating to watch that,
Yeah.
because it forces you to think about the, things you can do on the table that maybe playing normal 8-ball or 9-ball, you're not thinking.
Yeah, and it's what I mean. To me, it's what made me fall in love with the game. I
Yeah.
mean, just what, and I mean, just in general, when I was a kid, and I had no idea what I was doing. I would just
Uh-huh.
bang, 15 years old, and I'm just
I
hitting
suppose
it
you'd know when you hit one of those
every.
5-railers after it hit the first rail or the second rail, you're like, oh, this is going in.
Yeah, yeah, come up. Yeah,
That
I
must
mean,
be
you hit
fun.
them enough
Hmm.
that you do, when it's spinning right, because it's all. I mean, it's all spin.
Yeah.
Those guys couldn't figure out how I kept hitting that one because it's all just the way it releases. And
Okay.
I did have an
There
advantage
was
to
a
a point because I
3-railer
know
that
this table.
Josh commented on. He's like, I don't know how he did that. I'm going to
Yeah.
have to ask him how he did that. Okay, here we are. Lori, what's she going to do here? She's going to back cut that was the attempt, I think, to back cut the 10.
It was fun.
Well,
There's a ton of highlights in that, so
yeah.
I'm hoping Chris puts out a highlight tape of it. At least I think that would be
Yeah,
because
it'd be
everybody
worthwhile
made
for
a
people
whole
to watch.
bunch of.
Exactly. That was fun. I've never watched a Banks tournament.
Yeah, that's a tough field though. I mean,
Yeah, it
Colin's
was.
a good banker.
Oh, I know.
Colin kind of had a rough stretch there in the middle.
Anton's a good banker too.
Oh, they both played great, honestly.
And the next one is next Saturday, right? The 21st?
Yep. So,
Okay.
well, we skip a week. So,
Well, you play the 21st, right? And then you skip for Christmas. Don't you have it the 21st? I thought you did. Maybe not.
I don't think.
Oh,
Well,
maybe I've got the wrong date. I'll look it up. Okay, we're gonna watch Cheryl run out here though.
she is gonna. I should know the dates of it, but I just don't.
I maybe just mislooked at it. Is that a word? Mislooked?
Mislooked. Maybe.
All right. So come up past the 10, take the 8 in the opposite corner.
Um, okay, the next date is the 28th.
Oh, we
December
do skip a
28th.
week. Oh,
Yep.
okay. So
Yeah, it's
after
every
Christmas.
other week.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
For the qualifiers. So the qualifiers are every other week,
Okay.
and then after the final qualifier on January 25th, we go immediately the following week, February 1st,
Okay.
at 1.
Well, Cheryl is got a little bit of a cut on the 8, but I think this is in, and we're going to see somebody on the board.
Well, that's good. I still got my hugs from Jackie. She just gave them to me over the internet.
Oh.
That's nice.
And there it is. Cheryl, first one on the board.
See?
The race is on. Race to 6.
Mm,
Oh, I see Mike Lemire is out there now jumping in with the juniors. He likes to do that. That Ron's a good little shot, Ronald.
He plays
He plays
really
good.
strong, yeah.
And he
He's a good
plays in
player.
all of the tournaments that Julie and Scotty at 161 hold. And as a matter of fact, last weekend when I played with Mark West, Julie shot with Ronald in that tournament. Do we have any predictions out there in in chat land.
We could give away a shirt.
There we go. There we go. Okay, we got a shirt on the line. What are your predictions? We got to have that in, what, within the next 2 racks, you think? I suppose we could go 3 racks, because I think this is going to be a tight one. Lori doesn't have her fan club here today. Normally her daughter comes with her. Oh, wait a minute. There is somebody here with Lori. I just don't know who it is. Cheryl has her husband, Keith. Jackie was not able to make this trip, but she is watching online. Those are her tried and true and faithful cheering section. Let's see a good break.
Well, she made one. It's a much better break than the first one. Wow, it's kind of still a clutter there.
It is.
Did she headball break that? I didn't really see.
I don't know. Okay, so based on where the 5 is, do you take solids or do you take stripes? Because you can use the 15.
Well, here, let's look at the overhead,
Yeah.
see if we get a better idea.
The only thing I don't like about breaking the 15 is pushing that 9 ball into the 8.
You don't need to break the 15. The 9 really is the only ball you need to break. So
right.
You can get over here by the 6 and play the 15 to the corner,
Well,
and that would take care of things.
I did misspeak. That's what I meant. I knew the 15 went, but I didn't like the angle of the 9 hitting the 8 when you're hitting the 15.
If I was going to take stripes, I think I'd play the 12 right now to try and get on the 6 to hit the 6, to leave that angle to break that, to leave myself for possibly the 10 if all else failed.
Why
so
would
using,
I be? Oh, I see, as a stopper. The
yeah,
6 is the stopper.
got it.
At first when I was like,
it's just
what?
a point of
You're hitting
aim.
the 6? Yeah,
It's a point of aim.
Yes.
I mean,
no, I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
I get that.
Well, so yeah, and I mean, if people don't understand, it means basically you're going to try and give yourself a target area.
Right.
Like my goal, even though sometimes you end up on the 6 because the
Right.
last thing through your head is
the 6. That is an evolution of play where when you start playing, your objective always is to miss all of the other balls. But the evolution of knowing how you can use the other balls on the table to help you get the position you need, yeah, that was a little bit of a poke.
Let's see. Got Fred Renner, who ended up winning yesterday. And then Mark Bell saying,
good morning.
Ding. Did my sigh answer that well enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had the same question.
I was feeling
this
pretty
morning,
good
Fred,
for a while.
I know.
For a little while, I was feeling
you were
pretty
in
good
it to
about
win it. No doubt about that. It was fun.
Well, I struggle on my straight banks because my stroke and my mechanics aren't. I just don't play often enough. I mean, I hit the ball all the time, but it doesn't mean I'm in stroke. So when I'm hitting my straight banks, I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
Those are harder. Those, when you're making 3 and 4 rail, you can have a little more. You get a bigger target, to be honest, once you know where it is. But a lot of it's spin, like we said. All right, so anyways, I lost, but yeah. It was a good match. Johnny played great, and I felt pretty good about most of how I played, so I'm not disappointed.
And the competition was stiff.
Jackie, go Cheryl. I predict a win for her.
Okay, Jackie, we need your prediction for score.
Yep.
If you want to be in on the shirt.
Yeah, but in reality, if Jackie asked me for a shirt, I'd probably just
I know.
give her one.
She is one of your favorite people, after all.
But she's never asked.
Might be
So
coming.
yes, maybe a win. All right. So Lori trying to get a game here. Yeah, it was a bit long, Fred. They all came in. They're like, "Are you sure you want to have this many chips?" Fred's like, "Great match, fun to watch." But it took, forever. And they're all telling me, they're like, "This thing's gonna be over like too quick." Like, I'm like, "Are you guys kidding me?" I mean,
No.
do you remember?
At 7 o'clock, I was like, okay, they're going on 6 hours. At 8 o'clock,
Holy cow!
What time actually did you guys get done? Because I know I was still watching at 8.
It must have been 10.
Yeah.
Yep, Mark Bell said, by the way, he received his shirt. Yeah, that's thanks to Chris G. I'm nowhere near responsible to get them delivered. I give them out like crazy. Can't trust me with anything.
Okay, we're looking at a combo here.
It's a joke.
15-14.
Nothing
Nice
to it.
shot.
Yep, and good speed
Wow,
to get
good
back
speed.
out.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. And she can get that 9
Yeah, I
broken
think
out here, even though you don't usually want that to be your last shot.
It's not bad in this case because she can hit the
Hit
5.
the 5. Yeah, exactly.
So you have some control. Oh.
Oh, she was focused on that breakout. How many times do we do that? You miss the shot because you're thinking of.
Never.
Happens to me all the time.
I'm just kidding. Crap. Too often.
Mm-hmm. Well, Cheryl's problem here is maybe going to be that 2 ball. So I would want to get that 5 ball out if I could.
I think we should just stop talking to him completely. What do you think?
Who are we supposed to quit talking to?
Yeah, exactly. He knows who he is. I don't have to say his name, Al Jordan's. Anyway, okay, nice shot. She's gonna 4 ball, 2
Does
balls
that 2
an
ball
issue,
cut
yeah.
into the side?
Well, it might, but I think
It might.
you got enough room off the 7 to get far enough over as long as you get the 5 out of there.
Yeah.
I mean, I think honestly, I'd shoot the 4. Yeah, you got to get. It'd be nice to use the 6 to get
On the 5.
on the on the right. Oh, I don't know why I'm having trouble with this
And then
order.
back out for the 7 past the 15. It looks like it goes to set up for the 2.
It is a little bit tricky just because of
It
the
is.
order you got to shoot it, but the
Right.
7 does go past the 15, so that
Right.
helps, yeah.
I don't know
What do
what
we-
that's about.
I don't know if
I don't
I
know
want
what
to.
that's about.
It's
Cha-
Sean and
changing his
John
pants and
Lewis. I don't
underwear.
want to hear anything about it.
Talking about a chance to change his underwear. All right. Okay, well, Cheryl did not leave Lori. It looks like cutting the 9 in the side. Oh. Oh, it is still Cheryl at the table. Sorry. She just left herself top. I already jumped to Lori. Yeah, I think she was trying to get uphill a little bit, but
Oops.
now I think there, even though she could see the 9, I probably would have played it safe just to leave her with a really awkward position on the 9, knowing it would be hard for her to get control for that 15, but Cheryl went for the bank.
You know, I
This
just
is Lori's
noticed. Oh, now
chance.
she's in the way, but I just noticed this. The
What?
diamond logo is like right perfect in the center of that crown. It's just a
Oh, it
weird coincidence
is.
because
It is.
never intended.
Uh-huh.
All right, so I think. I guess
She's gonna
that's
try to
about
leave
the
herself
only.
for that opening, but what else would you do?
Yeah, I think it is the best angle to do
Oh,
it
and she did
from.
it perfectly.
So, yeah.
That's really nice.
Just a little kind of roll back here, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Curl it not too hard.
Right.
I'd rather back cut it than get
Yep.
behind the 7.
Yep. And
That's-
that was as good
couldn't
as
hit
you
it
could
any
do it.
better, yeah.
Yeah, that was really well done. Yeah,
Nice
Lori
shot
means business.
there.
It is a nice shot. I did get the feeling both of these ladies were feeling good, so. And we have a tied match. Do we have any more predictions? Oh, okay, Kathleen Miller. Kathleen comes a lot of times with Cheryl. She's a good friend of Cheryl's. She's predicting Cheryl 6, Lori 3. Jackie also. Cheryl 6, Lori 3. Yeah, Kathleen sees that now too. Same prediction as Jackie. Come on, all you Fond du Lac people, where are you? You know how Lori shoots. Let's see your predictions. Sure, she's beat up on a few of you.
6-3-1-1. I tell you, when Lori gets on fire,
I know.
I wouldn't bet against her.
No, I wouldn't either.
She's a very aggressive player, and sometimes it plays out.
I wouldn't even give in the booth. I'm not going to give a prediction, but I'm going to say it's going to be close.
I think it is. I see it. I think it goes hill. I'll give a prediction, but that's always my prediction. Unless it's
not
not,
just
and then I
wishful
wouldn't mention it,
thinking.
and then I wouldn't mention it. But I truly believe these ladies play pretty close. Different advantages for different reasons.
Yeah.
Kelly Burdine 6-5. Lori in favor.
Good morning, Kelly. Haven't seen you in a while. How are you, girl? Where you been playing? In some tournaments? I usually run into Kelly a couple of times a year at tournaments. She brought that out nice. Kelly says, hi, we're in Georgia. Are you vacationing? Went south for the winter. Oh, good for you. Good for you, Kelly. I think Lori's going to back cut this 10 and maybe leave herself a nice angle on that 12 ball on the side.
No wonder.
Somebody
really likes these chairs.
Low? I know, I can't do that when I sit so low. Oh, she went for the combo. Really well played. Nice. That was a nice stroke, Lori. Yeah, she hit that ball confidently.
Just an inch or two back. You're all talking to my microphone. They might hear me.
That's better.
I was drinking my coffee.
Yeah.
I need people hearing me gulp.
Well, I wore my rubber-soled boots today. You know why? Did you hear last week?
No.
In between the Queens and the Jesters?
Yeah.
I walked out to my car, or I was going to walk out to my car. I didn't quite make it. Before the door, my boots went like a skating rink right out from under me, and I hit the ground so hard I thought I broke my arm. Ray Skenendorf was there to pick me up.
You break a hip at our age and you're in
I
trouble.
know. I didn't think of that. I have a sister that just broke her shoulder and her elbow in a fall.
Oh, that's
and
no
I've
good.
been scolding
Takes a
her
while to
about being
heal.
careful, and then I did that.
Yeah. Well, and the best thing is just flop.
Yeah.
Don't fight it.
But it was one of those things that I didn't know I was falling until you'd
Yeah.
already hit the ground. It was that fast.
It's probably, I'm telling you, it's probably better. I remember from roller skating, every time you'd fight it and fall, oh, yeah.
That was a 10, that was a 10 screws and a pin
How'd you do that?
soccer.
Oh, well, that's aggressive. I mean,
That was
you
aggressive.
deserved
Yeah.
it. You were trying to get hurt if you were playing soccer.
We were pushing on each other
Yeah.
pretty aggressively. It's just the way.
But yeah, I just remember from roller skating, every time you'd like try and fight it and stop
Yep.
yourself, you'd get hurt
Get
like
worse.
10
Yeah,
times worse than if
exactly.
you just fell and
Yeah.
were shocked by it. The best one ever, because I used to rollerblade with my sister, and we're skating through the college, and there's like the proverbial convertible with girls sitting at the stop sign as we're going through the intersection and kind of bunny hop up the curb, you know. And I bunny hop up the curb, and I hit the ramp for the handicap ramp,
Yeah.
and it sketched my feet out from under, and I ended up in like an L shape and just flat on my butt, sitting up like right in front of these girls. You know,
Oh, that's funny.
it was hilarious. My sister could not; she was dying.
I have a similar story where here's Cheryl shooting at doing a combo,
ball, yeah.
a three-ball
Three-ball
combo.
oh, yeah.
Okay, almost.
It
but
still just
yeah,
controls the pocket.
she does,
so
yeah.
not a bad
And she's
shot.
got a lot of balls around there to do something with. The boy that I had a huge crush on was standing in the doorway of the gymnasium I was walking in to watch a women's volleyball game. And I was walking up the bleachers, and there was a big gap between the bleachers where the scoreboard was.
Yeah.
And I was just going to halfway up the bleachers, I'm just going to leap over this gap.
Oh, yeah. At
And
least
my
you knew it
shoe
was
hits
there.
the other side, and I hit the side. I hit the bleachers, like my full body hits all the bleachers going down, and then I fall down in between the bleachers, and they stop the volleyball match. To this day, I still don't know if he was standing in the doorway and saw it or if he had walked away.
That's hilarious. So, Lori, not thinking
your
it's quite as funny.
rollerblading story reminded me of that. Okay, so Lori would be smart maybe just to put that 2-ball in and take that pocket over. She could get something in front of that 5 would be ideal. Ooh, well.
Yeah, that's Cheryl's good at this shot. She's gonna put
is.
this 1 ball in up in the corner.
Oh, I think she's gonna put the 7-ball in the side.
Oh, maybe you're
and
right.
come back at the 1
Maybe you're
ball.
right. I didn't see it. So.
You were still thinking of
I
the
still
rolling
think
blading
she's gonna
story.
play the 1 though.
No.
Yeah.
Wrong. Want to bet?
No. Oh, yes. Yes, I do.
Oh. See, now I would take the 7 and I would use the 5 too to move
And you'd
the
be
1 ball
wrong.
out. I might be
No.
wrong. I know because she's got the 15 in the way that's maybe. Okay.
Well.
Now Lori needs to take that pocket over. She needs to try to follow that 2-ball in.
Yeah, and pinch it up
Yep.
close to the 5 so the 5 doesn't go would be ideal. So, I mean, maybe you try and just roll through this and double kiss the 15 right in.
Yeah.
It's possible. Jessica Horner walked into your entrance. Speaking of grand entrances, she said, "Good morning." No, she's on the chat.
Oh,
listening
good
to your
morning,
story.
Jess.
Yeah, see, that's pretty good. Right
Yeah,
there.
it is.
I think the 15 still goes, so that's
It does.
ideal. It's not like Cheryl doesn't have options here, though. I mean, she didn't totally hook her. She just...
No. 6-ball, 1-ball, you can use that 7-ball to move that 15.
Well, honestly, if you skip the 7, 7 off the 15, yeah.
Catch up, Kendall. Catch up.
I hate ketchup. It's disgusting. Stuff stinks. I don't know how you guys eat that stuff, to be honest with you. So
It
horrid,
smells like
rancid
tomatoes.
smelling stuff.
Oh, kind of like ketchup.
Oh.
Like horseradish, too. Shrimp cocktail sauce, you don't like that
Oh,
either?
God.
Oh.
No
Yum.
barbecue sauce. Keep
Oh,
going. Anything with
boy.
vinegar in it, Keep going.
Love vinegar.
Yeah.
Oh, do you like vinegar? So you don't like any
I
vinaigrettes
tell it.
either? Any
No, I
dressings,
tell
vinaigrettes?
everybody I'm allergic to vinegar. I lie to them. Otherwise, they
Huh.
put that crap around your food.
Right.
No
Oh
good.
no, I like vinegar.
All right.
You're not old enough. See, when you get older, you start to like all of those
No,
things.
it's not happening. All right. So Cheryl here trying to get this one, trying to get
Okay.
something. That's good. Is she gonna end up online?
Maybe. Oh
It's
boy.
tough from
Yeah,
there.
it is tough from there.
I think I'd just draw about out of the 6 here, shoot the 7 to the left corner, and try and break it out that way
Yeah.
instead of playing it off.
Right.
Would be nice to be able to get in
It
there and
would be
take over
nice
the
to get in
pocket
there.
again.
Yeah.
But
I would have actually taken the 6 there where she elected to take the 1. Would have taken the 6 first. Then
maybe.
easier to use the 1 to get on the
Maybe.
side of the 7 that you
Well, because
wanted.
you're already on that side of the table.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the
Yeah.
advantage to that. So
Just so everybody in Chatland knows, when I use my hands telling Kendall what's to do, pointing,
yeah.
I expect you all to know what I'm pointing at.
when she goes to that side there,
Oh, well, this might work.
this is tough.
Oh,
Okay, she's
she
just
just
gonna
wanted to take it over.
strategic. Good
Yeah.
shot. Nice safety. I think it's possibly makeable here, though.
I think the 9 ball 15 is possibly makeable, but then the 9 ball rolls up behind the 7.
Off the 7.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that it does. Yeah. Didn't
Oh
quite get
boy.
there.
Well, that didn't solve it for Cheryl though, because
I think you can hit this off the rail first to force it to the
Force the-
15, but
okay.
then you got to be careful of the scratch, I think. I don't know.
so you
interesting
want to
for
hit
sure.
this with enough for
Maybe
the
shoot the
15 to
6.
move the 5, push
Yeah.
the 5 toward the other pocket.
Maybe shoot the 6. Maybe
Maybe.
forget about that right now and
Maybe.
shoot the 6 because I don't think her 15 will go, does it? Maybe it does.
Yeah, I think it does.
You got to remember the 5's there, so you can't necessarily cut it as much as you're thinking you can.
Yeah, it's misleading sometimes looking at this overhead view. It looks like you have a little bit better angle than when you look directly at the table. Oh, she's just going to try to pocket the 15 right here. Oh boy, that didn't work. Well, now Lori could do the same thing. She should just pocket the 7 and leave the 15 in front of the 5. She must not like that idea. I kind of like that idea.
So that's nice. Al Jordan. Nice to see Queens coming together in Wausau. Laura Link and Kelly Nickel were on a team.
Wow.
And congratulations to Mark Link for runner-up against a sandbagger from Louisiana, 524 my butt.
Oh.
I got a really nice text, actually, because we went out to Wausau just to meet with P. Showers and Dean
Yeah.
and all them.
Yeah.
And Mason and I drove out there, and I got a really nice text from Kelly Nickel, actually, saying that she played a match and she was channeling Kendall the entire time because of
right.
something we worked on. And she said it worked. Or whatever. So.
How did Laura and Kelly do, Al?
Yeah, I don't know that.
Both really good players. I would play. They
I
would
saw
let me
Laura.
play on
I
a
didn't
team
see
with them.
Kelly.
I would play
though.
anytime.
Yeah, both play great.
Yeah, and I think Kelly and I were going to be on the same team with that original plan of the team tournament we were trying to put together in December that never came to fruition. Because we couldn't get enough teams. Kelly and I were going to be on the same team.
Speaking of which, we've got a juniors tournament coming up February 14th. So Valentine's Day, we're going to do a the weekend of. It's not.
You're gonna do that
I don't
short
think
rack
it's.
8-ball?
Yeah, we're
that
gonna do
would be awesome.
Short rack 8-ball race
Yeah.
to 6. I think they're timing it right now, so it's either going to be a race to 5 or race to 6. So
Yeah.
a little longer race for the kids. So that's good.
That's great.
Al Jordan said lost 2-2 this morning,
Oh boy.
but it sounds like they had a good tournament.
Yeah,
though.
it does.
If
you made it to Sunday, you did okay.
Sunday, you did okay.
Yep.
That's right. So got the pleasure of working with little young Ronald.
Shirts.
Shirts is the last name? Okay.
Yes.
Boy, what a good stroke, good mechanic.
Yep. A good kid too.
Yeah, seems it.
He
Really nice. He came up because I was working with him about obviously mechanics as I do, and afterwards he comes up and he says, "So do I do the same thing for what's going on
I
here?"
was just gonna say you might. They haven't asked, but they're discussing the hit, and I thought you might have to go watch a hit.
Man, I hope
We're
not.
just gonna
I'm really
remind
comfortable.
people that it. You have to make the decisions. Patrick has been schooling me on this. It's your match. You make the decisions. If
If
you
you want
don't
to ref or
call,
not,
right,
yeah,
you
right.
call if you want to rat.
We'll ref
Don't
it.
ask. Yeah, don't ask the booth to review after the fact. She's gonna go off the 5.
Right, it shouldn't be an F. Oh, that's a good shot.
Yeah, except no reward.
Well, she's okay. She can either play safe here or make the ball.
Yeah,
You got
that's true.
something. You're not
Yep,
hooked.
yep, yep.
No, it's not perfect.
Yeah, but safe will be the shot here.
Yeah, I think all you got to really do is protect the 13 ball. You
Mm-hmm.
just don't want to give her a makeable
Right,
shot
right,
at
right.
13.
No, Ronald. Back to little Ronald. He's 10.
Oh,
He plays good, and he's from that neck of the woods where
yeah,
Julie and Scotty are from, up by Iowa at 161.
yeah.
And he does get to play like with Jeff
Chishauer,
Chischauser. Yep. And Jeff's real good with kids too.
yeah.
Spends a lot of time with them. Those are the things
So
that grow the sport.
he came up to me randomly afterwards, and like half the time when you're teaching, when you're dealing with kids, you're not sure that they're taking it in because they're too shy to.
Right.
So, it's always nice because he came up to me randomly afterwards and he says, "Hey, when I'm breaking, do I do the same,
Oh,
whatever?"
yeah.
So it just
Yeah.
shows me that it worked, because
He's
they
thinking.
they all smart. They're all polite, I mean, these
Yeah.
kids are all such nice kids, so whether they gathered or not, they're not going to be, they're too nice to tell you they don't get it, kind of.
Okay, Lori's just going to try to follow down and give herself a little bit of an angle on the 9. Don't get so
Oh.
straight. Oh, boy.
She's
I don't know
jumping
what
up out
happened
of
there.
her.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah,
jumping
I
up out
think
of her
so.
stroke a little bit.
Yep.
And I get ahead of myself. That's why I recognize it so easy. But you can see she pushed through that shot. I should have rewound it. We could have watched it, but Cheryl drills these shots like all the
All
time,
the
like these
time.
tough,
Yeah.
because I think she just forgets about everything else. She's not
Yep.
trying to play shape. She's not trying to do anything
She
unless
is
the
one
cue
of the
ball is going
most
to scratch.
patient women shooters I know.
Yeah,
She doesn't rush usually any shot.
yeah. No, she fully executes.
Uh-huh.
That's where she gets her success. When she's
Mhm.
playing really well, it's because she executes everything completely. And it's funny, but you say that because the very few times that I've ever seen her rush herself, you can see her get visually frustrated with herself because she knows she did it. I've watched her play enough to be able to see it. Now she's going to prove me wrong in 20 ways, probably. No, she's not. Is she playing safe here? I think she is.
No.
I think she is.
Yeah, she is. She's trying to get behind
That's
the
a
8.
really
Yeah,
nice
it is.
safety, too.
That's a nice safety.
Wow, good speed.
Well done.
Couldn't play that shot much
Nope,
better at all,
nope.
really.
I think Lori's got to kick off the long rail.
Yeah,
Or else she's going to Z bank, but I think I'd kick off the long rail. Yeah, that was good save. Good speed. Yep. Oh, she's going for the 9. Oh, a Z bank.
good
Oh,
hit.
and she got the
Yeah.
hit. Good girl.
Staying alive.
Yeah.
Staying alive.
I'm glad she got the hit. I mean, it's just, I don't know. That's the game, but you hate to see lose like that.
Oh, what happened? I thought I did.
Boy, that was almost, she just cut that a little short, just a hair short, and it would have been perfect. She put in the 13.
Yeah,
she
she hit
left
it pretty
herself good
good.
for the 9.
A tough little shot. Just
Mm-hmm.
because she's on the rail. Hit it
Oh,
really
you
good.
she did.
Nice shot.
Yep.
Now, does she have that past the 13? It looks like it's close, but I think
Mm.
you play the side here. Unless it does go clear. It looks like it might, I
It does
guess.
look like it goes clear, but
Oh,
yeah, it
it
looks
does.
real clear.
Yeah,
It does. Yeah, when
okay.
you look out at the table, it looks like there's a lot of room. Nice shot.
Drains it.
Does it? All right, 2-1. We told you this was going to be a good one.
Perfect. All right. Oh, what happened here? Lots of action coming up later today, huh?
Yeah, I'm
Gestures.
looking, and I'm just reminding because I was looking at our open stream chat, and Patrick had a boo boo where he told you Darren Penn was still the reigning jester,
Oh,
and it's not Darren, it's Bobby Thielbar.
okay.
Bobby and Darren had their rematch last week,
Okay.
and Bobby won. So it will
Okay.
be Bobby against Andrew Kristoff. Andrew
Wait,
is
you
the
mean
challenger.
I'm not the one who made the mistake this time?
I don't think it was you.
Yay. I
And
don't
then for
mind mistakes.
Kings, I know both of these guys. Bruce Schulenberg, who he must be on week 4, maybe defending
Bruce
his knight.
Almighty.
Bruce Almighty playing Mike Sabota.
Sabota, yeah.
And that will be a good match.
Yeah, I
Mike plays
agree.
good.
Yeah. And those two have battled before
Yeah.
so I think they'll play well against each other. So should be fun to watch.
Oh,
that,
there we
that one
go.
flew in.
Something down. Oh, stripes look good, don't they?
Not too shabby. 8 balls protected a
It
little
is
bit
by
by
the
solids.
solids. So do you take that into account?
I think solids actually look better. If I'm looking at
Yeah,
this,
I
the
guess.
4 ball goes.
I guess. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
all.
you're right. The 2 ball goes also.
5 ball
And
has two
it is
pockets.
surrounding the 8 ball, so I think you start with a 6.
Yeah, I mean the 5 has either the corner or the
Or the
side off
side.
the 11. Yeah.
I'm trying to think when in league the other night was playing Tim Woods and he got left with this. Imagine the 8 ball is the 5 ball, and this was one of my balls sitting there,
What?
and, and the cue ball's down by the 14. He elects to try to cross bank the 8, and afterward both his partners and me, I'm like,
Why didn't you
Tim,
just shoot it off that
if you
ball in the
just would have
side?
hit
Yeah.
the 11, it was gonna go. He's like, I never even thought about it.
Yeah, it's funny you can get into a train of thought. All right,
Mm-hmm.
so speaking of which, she's gonna go for the
10
she's
ball.
gonna go for the 10 ball here. Come back up.
Okay.
So she likes those stripes. Her only problem with the stripes is the
Is
8.
the 8 ball?
That's it.
Yeah.
You know.
But
So-
after looking solids over again, I have to say I agree with you. I think I would have started with solids with that 6 ball, but Cheryl's gonna prove me wrong and just run out.
Yeah, if you can make it work. It's
Mhm.
just finding a spot to get that 8 out from. You know, which
Right.
uh-oh.
Mm, mm-mm.
I think she's got enough to take it off the 13 into the 11. But
Yep,
now
I
you're
think so too. Now
stirring the
yep,
pot.
you are.
Be better if she could hit. Well, she can't even take it off the 9. I don't think.
I don't think so. Well, one of these angles makes it look like you can, but here it looks like it's too far away. No,
Yeah.
that's what she's gonna do.
Off the 13, I think.
Okay.
It
Oh
looks
yeah,
like she's
you're
at
right.
the
You're right.
13,
I'm looking out at the table.
Oh,
Oh,
oh.
and it went.
Oh, she might
But
be
you're right.
hooked on that
She
point there.
might be.
If she's not, she's sitting pretty good because she
Yeah.
can just roll up here for that 14.
Oh boy, it looks like she is though.
I think she is.
And she's looking at it. Yeah, that doesn't look good. Well, if she's hooked, she's going to want to kick at that 13-12. I don't
Well,
like
and
it.
what's tough about this when you're worried about making the shot, you
Yeah.
aren't able to focus on a leave, and
Right.
she's got a lot of work to do for her leave here, believe it or not.
Well, that's why I think kicking the 13-12 because she can't just easily follow the 9 ball down to the 14. And the advantage of the kick is that she may leave Lori tough.
She's listening to you. She's looking at it right here. I don't know. I think you commit to the safety if you're going to play that.
Mm-hmm.
I think you
I
just
think you do too.
you just
Yeah.
commit to the
Yeah.
safety. You don't try and hit this very hard at
Right.
all, and
Right.
you just try and leg it up there.
Yeah. Well, actually, yeah. If you hit it too hard,
Well, she
and look,
came
she
out
got
okay.
yeah.
The two, she can see. She's got plenty of safety options here for sure. Like if you just were like up against the 8 ball here, you'd be okay.
She's gonna bank the 2. Oh, I like. Oh, nice shot.
Lovely.
I like
That's great.
Lori's purple glove. Gonna have to find out where she got that.
That was a nice shot.
That was a very nice shot. Does that 4 ball go past the 8?
I don't think it does.
She's looking at it right now.
She hit this pretty darn good, though.
She hit it really good.
I don't think the 4 quite go. Well, maybe she's lined up on it.
She
Maybe
is.
it does.
Oh yeah.
No
Yeah.
problem.
Now she actually needs to get over by the 14, I think, for that 7-5.
Yeah.
Mm.
Not horrible. It's
No.
slowed down enough, I
Yep.
think. Maybe that she
She's got a
can
little
get
bit
an
of
angle.
angle.
Yeah, I think she did get too straight on this
Yeah.
ball. Yeah, I think you just got to draw back. I think
so too.
draw back a
I
little
think so
further,
too. And you'll
I
maybe get a
think
couple of inches uphill for that 7.
yeah, right.
Uh-huh.
Just force it a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good
Mhm.
choice though.
Now, if she had put the
Yeah,
left
she
on,
could have
would she
slid
have
up.
gotten a
Yeah.
little bit closer?
Yes. Yeah, she could have cheated it just a little more than she did. She hit a little more center pocket than she would have had to, and a little low right. I
Yep.
would have just to slide up table,
Right.
and I let that stroke go a little bit. This is tough. I don't.
Because the
She's gonna
5
have to
ball's
get a
gonna
roll
push
here to
into
get
you.
a
She is
shot on
gonna
the
have to get a
5.
roll. Yep.
Oh,
She
man.
played the carom and
I
it
didn't
was
even see it.
awesome.
Great shot.
That was a great shot.
I didn't see her doing
And
that.
she
I
can
thought
see
she
the
was
5.
just cutting her
That was
straight away.
perfect. That was really nice. Well, she recognized
Shocked us
that
both.
yeah,
Yeah.
it did. Nice carom shot.
For sure.
She
Shot of
just
the
gotta
match so
just gotta
far.
draw this out a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a hair. Get back
Let's just
back
catch
from
this
the
one
12.
more
Yeah.
time quick.
Yeah, this was
while
really
she
well
looks.
played. Oh, no, so
Mm.
nice.
Couldn't be much better.
Yeah, no, you couldn't. Just a
What did I
little
mean?
bit
Oh,
of
she
draw.
didn't call it.
She didn't call it.
She must have called the combo. She called the 5-ball combination. So she
Or was
called.
she just trying to cut the 7 and just got really short?
Well, it wouldn't matter. It went in.
Oh, that's true.
It would. So she had
Yeah,
to have
that's
been calling
true.
the 5.
Oh, she had to be calling the 5. Oh my goodness.
I thought for sure. I didn't
I
see
thought
Cheryl came to the
too.
table. I
Yeah,
thought she hit it perfect.
I thought so too.
It's funny.
Okay, Lori's gonna have a kick.
I thought I messed up while I was playing the replay. I thought she shot. I'm
Yeah,
like, oh, I missed her shot, I guess.
right. And I was like, what? She shot? The balls are still in the same place.
All right, so Lori with a kick shot here. She's got a line. Kind of got to play this a little short and then spin it.
Yeah. Or do you play it long and come off the back rail?
No.
No. Good hit. Good hit. And
Well,
the
I mean,
five's in a better spot.
yeah,
Yeah.
the 5 is blocking.
So now, even Cheryl playing a safe, Lori's got options off the rail.
Yeah, 13 run into the 12 and try and bang them down table a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah.
Just change the position of those two balls.
Well, the 14 goes off the rail off the 5
if you have
if she
to.
gets on this side.
Yeah. If you have to. I mean, obviously we'd rather knock those out into the open.
Right.
So I think if she can reach it okay, I'd shoot that 13 all day and pull it into the 12, 14.
You don't want to do that 9.
I'll be surprised if she shoots the 9. Unless she plays
so.
safe. She might just say to heck with it and
Right.
roll down table here.
Yep.
There is a window there. You'd have to be unlucky to hit it, but there's a window. And you could leave her the off the rail first also if you hit it bad. I think you got to play aggressive here and play that 13. She is not going to, though. She's playing safe all day. Lined it up. She hit a couple of good safeties in the last
she has.
game.
I wouldn't want to give, MHI says, yep, but you give your opponent that chance back at the table. And we've all had that happen where somebody then just makes a fantastic shot and goes out.
She shot it.
Oh. Was that what she wanted to do? Oh, I guess.
She called safe.
She did. Okay.
I guess in that case, if she was going to hit it that hard, that was smart just because you don't want it to go somewhere you don't want it to get it off the table. So that would be one of the few times I would advocate pocketing a ball.
Yep.
She had to hit it that speed in order to hold it like she wanted. So, yeah.
Up and back and off the rail. I'll tell you what, every single time I've played Lori, she has pulled out some fantastic shots.
Yeah, she's got good vision. That's why I'm surprised she didn't see that 7 going off like that. I thought it was brilliant.
Right.
Well,
oh, no, that needed to be a little bit slower, a little more spin.
Yeah. Rotation, not power.
Right. I start with the 12 ball.
Yeah. I wouldn't
because I know that whatever position I end up with, I can still make that 14 ball off the 5.
Well, 12 on the side.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
12 on the side,
Yep.
stop for the 14 in the corner, basically.
And I'm a little surprised she's not just really thinking of that because Cheryl usually plays very offensively.
I've never been offended by her play ever.
No. Yeah.
All right, 12 on the side. She's going to listen. She looks like she's
Got a
going to
weird
try and
angle.
roll into it
Yeah.
instead of just stopping it there.
Right.
Now she'd moved it, I think. It's the curved screen.
Oh, boy. She was so concentrated on leaving her cue ball straight on that 14. She forgot to make the 12.
Yeah, and what's funny is she ended up funny on the 14.
Yeah.
Funny, not funny.
I think it looks pretty good. I'd take that shot any day. Be happy if I got back to the table and my opponent left me that shot.
Yeah.
Okay, Lori, just draw that cue ball back out to the other side. You got the 8 in the side pocket.
Do you hold your cue up in the air like that?
Oh no!
Do you hold the bridge like that when you shoot?
Like this?
No, the cue that way is fine.
How was she holding the bridge? I didn't see it.
Underneath the cue.
No, I kind of put it off to the side.
Yeah, you can turn a bridge any direction, so that would be
I try
some
to like
advice
be
that
it
I
out
would.
of the way.
Yeah, yep, in between.
It
like,
impedes your stroke if it's right under. I don't
yeah,
like that.
and I run right under my chin
Oh yeah.
that way.
It took a while for me to change to the, holding the cue this way instead of holding it the way you normally hold a cue.
Yeah.
Well, odds are on for Cheryl here.
I'm telling you,
Yeah,
I was watching her line that up, and I felt like she was going to miss that ball, and she almost did.
did.
Pretty
Yeah.
close. She just did not look settled in that shot at all.
Mhm.
Just natural angle. It's just center ball with speed.
Now this rack, I've seen both of these gals make mistakes that could give it to their opponent. Oh boy. Speaking of.
And the 8 is big on that shot.
Yep. Well, now she maybe just rolls the 13 to the rolls the cue ball to the rail. Or do you just try to spin? Do you just spin around this? Or do you play smart and you play a safe right to the rail? I don't mind that back cut on the 5 though.
I think I try and kick bank it over by the 5 ball, because then if I did miss it, I'd leave her.
Yeah.
Maybe I can get lucky and block the pocket a little bit. Unless she's got the full bank. I don't.
Unless she's.
She could roll up here. Yeah, you hit it perfect.
Yeah,
Boy, she's been working on her safe game, because that's a great shot there too.
But here, Lori does have the long kick. I think she can make it.
Did it good.
Oh.
Thought
And
she
it's going to
had
get
it.
behind the 8 again.
Yeah,
Look at
that's
that. Look
pretty
at that.
I'll take that, huh?
Lori will take that. Yeah. Oh, boy.
Man, I thought she made it, too.
Yeah.
She's probably glad she didn't. She ended up pretty tough on that. Well, maybe, okay, maybe she wanted to make it. Never mind. Never mind. Maybe it would have been good.
Well, Cheryl, what do you got? You got a kick in your pocket?
Yeah, she's going to have to kick to make this
She's going to
ball.
have to, yeah.
I don't think you're getting safe again.
Mm-mm.
Wow, that was something there.
That was. Okay, so we've only got 2 guesses in the chat, huh? We're at that point where we probably need to cut it off.
Cut it out.
Cut it out. Come on, somebody. Jessica, you're in there. Give us your prediction. Get a chance to win a shirt. Oh, she almost made it. And look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. She does not have
Well, you
enough
might as
room.
well watch this one again.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Good hit.
yeah.
I thought she had it. And got lucky. Oh my goodness. Well, and you almost have to hit this with enough oomph because you don't want to leave your cue ball sitting back in that corner if you do pocket the 5. Come on, Lori. Oh no. Well, that is ball in hand for Cheryl. 8 ball on the side. Oh, I'm sorry.
I hear
13
my
ball,
buddy
yeah.
Barry here.
I do. I hear Barry. Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
got his
yeah.
Packer garb on. I thought
Yeah.
they said he wasn't allowed here when he had Packer garb on.
Why is that?
Well, Packer games, he gets a little out of hand. He gets mad
Does he?
if they're losing.
Oh yeah.
Look at it.
He
He's
has
got
fun.
all the gold chains
I
on.
see that. He's fired up. Oh, she left herself a little bit short.
She's got kind of a smirk on her face.
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
knows she
she
just
knows.
under hit that
Yeah.
ball a little bit.
Yep. Nice shot.
Nice shot there by Cheryl.
Yep.
Here we'll jump over by the juniors. This little Levi.
Yeah, Julie Shanicki's grandson. I'll tell you what, those little boys, they are lucky to have Julie and Scotty
Oh, yeah.
because they really go out of their way to get those kids to be able to play and to come to lessons. And
This is Ronald here.
Yep.
This good little players. They both play pretty serious.
Mhm.
They have each other to compete against all the time, and both pretty competitive kids. But
Nice kids,
Ronald's got
too.
real nice mechanics.
Last weekend I got to play with
Little
both
lift
of
in
them.
his elbow there.
Yeah.
I'll have to talk to him about.
Last weekend when I was at 161 and had a break, I got to play, I don't know, 5 or 6 or 7 games with Ronald. And then
Right.
while Mark West and I were waiting for our last match, I got to play about 6 games with Levi.
Oh, you can't quite see Barry. He's got all his gold chains
Oh, he
on.
does.
I'm
Yeah. Oh,
trying
yeah,
to get over.
the light's in the way.
Yeah, the light's in the way, but he's got all his
You can just see
Packer
the
garb
top of
on.
his
He's
head, and he's got his big, thick gold chains on.
ready to go.
All right, 3-1 Cheryl. So Kathleen and Jackie are right on line with their prediction.
Oh, we got the remodel pictures up. I could zoom in on that for entertainment.
Oh. What don't I know? What are you talking about? Remodel.
All the pictures in the background there. That's like this is like during this part of it's during COVID time. I rebuilt the whole front.
Oh, yeah.
Added the. All right, so it's Cheryl to break.
Cheryl to break.
Well, it's kind of a crummy break, honestly.
It is.
You would have liked to hit that better.
Right.
We would have liked her to hit that better. I like the open racks.
Yeah, that's ugly. Speaking of
Oh,
Bobby Thielbar, he's right here on table 8, warming up for his Jesters
I
match.
should probably apologize to him.
We will. You know, I think Bobby
For
was
Patrick,
happy to. Yeah.
because remember, it wasn't me this time.
Yeah.
So I'll have to
We'll
go there and
apologize for
apologize for Patrick
Patrick.
this time. I have to apologize for me half the time. open table, right?
Yeah, something must have dropped, huh? Yeah.
She looks like she's probably playing the 5.
Yep, she did.
Good shot.
So, a choice has been made. Cheryl on solids.
Jody Krieger saying good luck, Cheryl. Jody, if you got a guess, this is their last. Oh no, it's
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
That's actually over.
Yep. I said 4 games by the 5th rack.
Drilled it
Drilled
in.
it. Now what?
Bust them all out. See if she can run out.
Yeah.
Challenge
Yeah.
her. That's what I say. I'd do that in the 8. Would get knocked in somewhere. All right. So instead, she's going to try and play a little bit of a safety. Running that ball over. That almost worked.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Feel like matchroom there.
Mm-hmm. I think she just. I think Gloria elected to play safe there.
Yeah, opened some things up.
Yeah.
Knew she wasn't going to leave any dead out, but that,
Right.
I mean, that 4-9. If she can see the
Yeah,
edge of
she
the
can
4,
see the edge of the 4. Right.
playable ball. Or you could come off the,
The
3,
3,
off the rail,
off
off
the
the 4,
9.
off the
Yeah,
9.
9. Yeah,
Just cram it
could.
all that way.
You know what?
Yeah,
There's something tempting about that.
yeah. Because it's a high
Yeah.
likelihood of a
There's
shot.
no place to really
It
hide
funnels
a safe.
everything to
Yeah.
that corner. So,
Yep.
yeah. How bad can it be? Let's
Mhm.
find out. I'm in. Cheryl's in, I think. Or is she just going to play safe? No, she played. Well, that did not come out. I think, again, commitment.
Uh-huh.
Got to commit to what you can do. You're either
Right.
playing safe
Right.
or you're playing the shot.
Right.
Rarely are you playing aggressively both.
She can put a little bit of angle on this at 14, just so she still can see it. She can. Oh, yeah, I think so. She can move that 9 ball now.
Yeah, I think you can play this strong into the 7 and
Yeah.
it goes.
Yeah.
I don't think you have to worry
Right.
almost at all. You'd have to almost have to back cut it off the rail first to have it not go, I think.
Right.
So I wouldn't be afraid to hit this fairly firm.
Mm.
I don't agree with this choice, but
No, I don't like it either, but again, they might just prove us wrong.
well, Lori does play different patterns. I've seen her play,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe she just didn't like the way that the 9
Maybe
was going to
not.
come out
Yeah,
there.
maybe not.
I like this. Come up, break the 13-8. Come on now.
Mm-hmm.
A little short. That was
Right.
Barry.
Mm-hmm.
Sean, Barry's
Hi,
trying to
Barry.
say
Hi. Good. How are you? I saw it. I saw your chain. I love it. What's up? Oh, Fong plays a match tonight, so he's not running the tournament. I think Chris G is running the tournament. Chris Gontanas. You'll recognize him when you see him. He's going to run it today.
Where's Chris at?
I don't know, but he should be here pretty soon.
Could you tell him to call? Could you tell him to come here?
I'll check and see if he's on his way.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me know.
Okay. Yeah, Chris is running all today, isn't he?
Yeah.
People are looking for him.
Here, we'll show you Barry's shirt
There it is.
and his necklace. Giant Green Bay Packer fan. Barry Skinador came up with Rayanne today.
Barry was looking for Fong.
Yeah, it's for the tournament. Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know Chris G is on his way right to run it.
I think so. According to the open stream, I just see a note from Tanner late last night that he is unable to be here for Jesters, so I'm not sure what the plan is for Jesters.
Oh, was he doing gestures?
He was,
Okay.
yeah. And Tim was going to come in for nights.
Oh, Barry's got a question for us again.
We think he's on his way. Well, he told us last night that he was doing 8-ball, so we're just going to give him a few more minutes. I did try to message him. Okay. Oh, that's more mess. That's more mess. Mm.
I don't know about you, but all this AI stuff is creeping me out.
Yeah, I know.
I've had enough of it.
Right, I know. It is a little worrisome.
It's not going anywhere, you know.
It's a little worrisome.
You think?
Yeah,
I mean, you'd think they manipulate things now.
I know.
Jeez.
I know.
That's a really well hit. She
Safe,
trusts that.
yeah.
She must know we leveled our tables
Yeah.
yesterday. Boom, boom, says Team Cheryl. Boom, boom's the name.
I see that.
Eight
I don't
Ball's
know
the
who Boom
game.
Boom.
Anyway, so they're on Team Cheryl.
They are.
Wishing her some luck.
Cheryl's not biting. She's going to hit that 3. She's going to call safe. Just going to try to park the cue ball on the other side and make Lori have to come back at that 15. Yep, that's what she did.
She get her? I can't quite see. We'll have to look from the other angle.
She might have to go rail first.
I
Oh,
think
she can
she's
see
just
it.
got it.
Yeah, she's got it.
But
She's
really
big
got
but.
yeah, she's
Yeah.
really got to get some energy into
Yeah,
that
she
9.
does. And she's calling safe.
She-
She's going to hit the 9. I don't know. I like that.
Hmm.
Oh, I think she thinks that 4 ball doesn't go past the 15. Maybe that's why she elected to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably just play down here again like Cheryl
Yeah,
did before.
yeah.
Or honestly, just hit the 7,
Mm-hmm.
stop it.
Yeah.
Too close to the 9.
Right,
So you hit
right.
So you're just hitting the 7 out a
Mm-hmm.
little bit, and now all of your balls are out.
Are
and
out. Yeah.
You're gonna leave the kick shot.
Yeah.
the only
Even
thing.
just a little punch on that 7 ball to bring it out and leave her straight up at the 9. She can't make it. She's gonna go for it here.
Getting aggressive.
Yep,
Cheryl
yep.
trying to really take the lead here.
The psychology, I guess, of playing safes. Apparently, there is some psychology to if you play 3 safes, your opponent gets sick of it, and then they go for it.
Well,
Apparently. What are you doing here?
well,
3 ball and getting back down for the 7 ball off the 9, but if the 4 ball doesn't go past the 15, what do you do?
4 past the 15 would be the first thing I'd look at.
Yeah. Let's assume it doesn't. Then what do you do?
Probably shoot the 7. Or I'm sorry. Jeez. Wake up, kid. Shoot the 3, come up for the 7 off the 9, and try and play up into the 4 if the 4 doesn't go. But I think it does. So I think
I don't know. I'd maybe
3.
play that 4 ball off the if it doesn't go off the rail to come up against the 15. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, off the end rail.
Because then you've got the 7 to
I
break
just
it
hate
out.
tying up my ball. If
I
don't have
know.
to.
I know.
So I think I would shoot the 3 regardless. I would either play the 3 to get up for the 7 in the side,
To move the
or I'd play for the 4
9.
next.
Yeah.
So if the 4 went, I'd just come off the rail and out for the
Mhm.
4, and then the 7 in the side. Well, the 4 must go, or she hit it really light.
Yeah.
I think the 4 goes. Looking out at the table, I feel like it's got room.
Maybe.
Boom Boom says 6-2 Cheryl. That's her guess.
I think you guys are all selling Lori short. I've watched her play. I've played against her. I've seen her. She's going to kick it in here. I still
Gotta
think
get the
Lori's going to get
opportunity
some more.
still.
She does. She does. Especially if she can pull this game out. If
Yeah.
she's down 4-1, she might let the psychology of that get away from her.
It's easy to do.
Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah,
Made
it
it.
did. Well, tells you what I can see from here. Not much.
All right.
But she left
I
herself
think
kind
she
of a
called
tough
the
angle.
side already.
I think you mean off the 9.
Yep.
That's still the shot I would take.
Yeah, the problem is the cue ball travel.
Yep,
Cue
yep.
ball is going to leave you. So you almost
Yeah.
want to hit this hard enough to come down and around,
And
two,
around,
2 to 3
yeah.
rails. And hope the 9 ball doesn't interfere.
Right.
Because you're kind of pushing the 2 to each other.
If that 4 ball went that easily past the 15, I think I would have taken that as my first shot.
Yeah.
Oh, well, she's gonna get lucky. Oh my. If I were Lori, I think I'd play that 9 right into that 7, nice and soft, and push it onto the rail. Oh, no, she's gonna do the combo. if she makes this shot, that'll be great.
Yeah, she's
No.
not going to come out favorable on
no,
it either.
no.
I think she's got that
Mm-mm.
7.
I think she's got the 7 too.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
I don't think she had it, so I think
No,
it
no.
looks like the way that she shot it, she didn't
Mhm.
actually have it. Not that this was
No.
the plan, but I'm
Right,
sure she'll take it.
right.
I know I would.
Uh-huh. Okay, Lori, it's you against the pool gods now. Let's see what you
Yeah.
got.
Well, Cheryl's going to
Mm-hmm.
knock it down.
She
did.
will. Yep.
All right.
This is the problem now. She's going to be on fire now because when you get this kind of lead, your confidence level goes way up.
Shoot, I should remember, but I thought Lori possibly said that was her cousin. I missed it,
that
but
came
she's
with
got a
her?
guest.
Oh,
here.
yeah.
There's Mark West.
Mm-hmm.
On screen, I got him.
Well, we do have our 8-ball players here. We just don't have our... he didn't answer me.
Ooh, Chris?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't see him. I don't know who's... I guess I'm in charge now. Maybe Josh can run it.
Yeah, Chris said yesterday, I have to run the tournament due to Fong playing his knockout match. I'll be there and maybe be able to fill in the booth if anybody's missing. So that was the plan. I have to assume Chris is on his way.
Well, it's 10-2, though. It's getting pretty
It
close.
is getting close. And there's a pretty full house of people here to play. Most of the usual suspects. Ronald enjoying a Mad Apple burger. Levi too.
Oh, sorry, guys. You should have yelled at me. I was...
Oh, sorry. I was on the lookout for Chris.
Sorry, guys. I missed the break and the whole
Yeah.
9 yards. I was trying to figure out the tournament also.
Oh, I see Carl Schmidt in the house too. I haven't seen him in a while.
Let's see. Sydney's here, so I
Oh,
could probably
no.
get her to start it.
Lori. Do you want me to go grab her? Because people, I'm sure, want to pay.
I'll just text her.
Okay.
Well, because she could start it and Mark could run it. Sorry, guys. Working out some...
Wrinkles. We have a few wrinkles.
I guess just go grab her. I'll talk about
Okay.
the game if you
Okay.
want to go grab her quick.
Yep.
I can't. Okay. Good looking table, actually. A lot of balls in the middle, though. Makes it a little bit tough sometimes. Seems like it'd be better, but it's a lot of clutter. I would definitely not be trying to shoot a combination. Oh, there's Chris G. Just in time. Yeah, she's going to end up having to shoot a combo at that pace. So 6-1 going to be the shot here. It's good. The 6 won't get in trouble at least. There's nothing really to get it in trouble from this angle. She's got to be a little careful she doesn't get off angle here on this 2-3 because she's going the wrong way. Might have to actually play shape for the 6 as your next ball. Yeah, 6 is going to be the shot. I don't know that she planned on it, but she did end up off angle on that 2-3. Cut this up. Really, you got to worry about just making the ball. Shouldn't be too bad for the rest of it. Run straight back into these other two. Oh, we're ahead of it. It's not getting any easier. That probably can see the 2 in the side, but you got to get your speed right to get things back up table. So she is lining up for that 2 in the side. I mean, really, you want to kind of shoot for like the area of the 9 or the, so you could shoot the 3 or the 5. So if I was shooting this, I think I'd try to play short of the 9 for the 3 in the side, knowing that if I was a little bit long on the side of the 9, she's going to shoot the 5. No, uh-oh. All right, yep, and that's right where it was. All right. So Lori opts to let her leave it right where it is, which in this case helps Lori, I think, to leave it there. Makes it tougher to get on that 2-3. Unless that 2 makes it past that 8, there's not much here.
Chris has arrived.
Yeah, he showed up. All right, Cheryl's on the 2 ball here. The 3 or whatever she decided she's going to try and play.
Just be careful not to hit this hard. That 3 ball is going to go right at that 8 ball.
Yeah, that's not the greatest spot for the 3 to go. I know she was trying to open things up more,
Right.
not make them tougher.
Good shot. She can roll herself up and maybe give herself a decent angle on this 9 ball. Oh, it's kind of hard. I won't want to leave it for last. Oh, she's going to cut it now.
Good shot.
Nice shot.
She's going to end up pretty good there.
Yep, pretty good.
Oh, so now the transition
The
from the
8
11
ball.
to the 8
Yeah,
is
that's
going
going
to
to
be
be the thing.
interesting.
Yep.
It's kind of natural, actually, from
It
there.
is.
It should
Yeah.
should
As
be
long
able
as
to
she
roll
doesn't get-
into the 3 almost. Right?
Mm-hmm.
They're just piling in now. It's got to line out the door.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. I'll bet there's going to be 40 players today.
Oh, no.
No. Lori.
There, you think I'm kidding.
Yeah.
It's got to line out the
Yeah,
door.
look at that.
Almost.
There it is. If Ray
That's
shows up,
probably
it
the
will make him
smart-
stand outside.
That's probably the smart way to do it. He just waits till the end and then everybody
Yeah,
lines up.
exactly.
Well, I just hate shooting this from that direction. I don't know why. I would never set for the back cut blind side. Right? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
come this way,
Yeah,
make your.
yeah,
Yeah, there
yeah,
we go.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now I feel better.
Right, I know.
I mean, I understand wanting to reach it,
Right.
but in this case, with the 8 ball sitting where it is, I
Yeah.
would have been really surprised to see her shoot it that way.
Well, Lori's got to hope for a Cheryl mistake now. Because if Cheryl gets to the hill,
Good stroke to get across table there.
Mm-hmm. This is to get on the hill.
Wow.
There it is.
Nice shot.
Yeah.
Oh. You're at it again.
What? Me?
Yep.
What'd I do?
Look at the scoreboard. What's wrong with this picture?
Oh, yeah. Why did that do that? How'd you get rid of it?
Click this eyeball off.
So it was just on the oh. So I didn't click off the open
See, like this?
stream. I see
That's
it.
all of them.
Yeah. Okay.
So now we'll just go boom, 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 boom. Oop, not that one. Don't do that one.
What,
Or-
has it been
oh,
that way
not that one.
all has it been that way all the while?
What?
That we've had that logo behind? Or
No.
was it just on one of the camera views?
I think it's just one of them.
Okay.
You just missed one.
I
think.
just missed one.
But it was
Yep.
Queens was on top still. So
Okay. Just forgot to turn one of them off.
could be it. All right, Cheryl Erbrecht on the hill, 5-1, leading this match.
Feeling good. Okay, now I have to root for Lori. Because I know we have not seen Lori's best yet.
Yeah, she just hasn't finished.
No,
She
she has
shot some
not.
pretty good
Yeah.
shots. She's looked pretty solid, just missing
Mhm.
some key shots.
Mhm.
That's the best break we've had so
It
far, and
is.
nothing went.
Right.
So she hit them good. Stripes, I think, would be
I
my
think so
automatic
too.
choice.
Yep.
What do we look like from the top view? I mean, stripes.
I would
Yeah,
start
the
with
only
the
problem
10.
with stripes or with solids would be the 4-7
Mhm.
and kind of the 6.
Mhm.
But there's really no issues at all for stripes.
No, there is not.
Biggest trouble is probably getting a good angle on the 14 to get out to anything else. So
Okay.
sooner I would get the 14
do
out
the
of there,
10.
the
Yep.
happier I would
Yep.
be, I think.
Oh, I would have just stopped that for the 12, maybe.
I don't know what she's
I
going
don't
to do
know,
now.
bet. Yeah, I don't know either.
All right, 13 on the side. It's makeable ball.
Mm-hmm.
Roll with it.
Mm-hmm.
Good shot. And didn't really tie up her 14, so that's good.
Well, she can roll up for the 9 on the side,
Mm-hmm.
and she can get that gap for the 14. But
Yeah,
she's
it'd be
gonna have
nice
to
to have
get
an
out
eight.
of there.
Be nice to have an angle on the 9 so that you could roll up above the 6 ball.
Yes, yes.
You know, so down, so you're cutting the 9 a
Right.
little bit. Oh, shoot that now, do you?
No. Give yourself that position on the 9 to the side pocket so you can get on the 14.
I'm going to be kind of confused if she doesn't shoot the 11
I
because
know.
owning that pocket doesn't,
Doesn't really
do
do
her
a
any
whole
good.
lot.
Yeah. Other than she owns the entire end of the table at that point, I guess.
I suppose. I don't like this. And you are you getting on the 14?
Well, and she's such an offensive player.
I
So
know.
I'd like
I
to see her
know.
play
She's
this
feeling with her.
offensively.
I know she's shooting right now like her back's against the wall. I'm sure that's how she feels.
What kind of is?
Yeah, I know.
Just that was the ball I think to get you on the 14
yes,
easily.
exactly. Not
Yes.
to say that she still can't.
Oh, I know she definitely. There's still plenty of paths.
Right.
But
Yeah, and I just don't like leaving the 14 for the last ball.
and she's actually got a pretty big window here now. That
Mhm,
between that
mhm.
6. I mean, this is where I'd try and run into the 2.
This might work. Oh no.
Maybe not.
Oh
Oh, it
boy.
goes in the corner.
It does.
Oh,
It
that's
goes
perfect.
in the
What do you
corner.
mean?
Yeah, if she can stop it right there.
Like she can shoot this straight
Yep,
in,
yep,
hold
yep.
the cue
Hold
ball.
the cue ball. Yep.
That'd be something to see
It
her
would
get
be.
out of this
It
one.
would be.
She's got to cut it more than I thought, so it's going to be tough. But she's still got the hole between the 6 and the 4.
Mhm.
Well, Cheryl's still got plenty of work to do.
She does.
Chris's line doesn't look like it's gotten any shorter.
It does not. But remember, everybody that was in the pool hall had to wait until the last 8 minutes to sign up.
Yeah.
So
True.
kind of sad. Susie asked me to shoot in a women's partners tournament with her in January, and I really wanted to, but I just can't commit to anything in January. My daughter is expecting her baby.
You mean
I'm kinda
you mean your
leaving myself-
grandbaby?
Yeah, my daughter's expecting her
Yep.
baby. Yeah, yeah. Yep, my grandbaby, and I told her I would be available when she needed me. I didn't want to leave somebody hanging if the plans changed at the last minute.
not easy to hit.
Mm-mm. Is that 6 ball
No,
cut?
that should,
No.
I don't know. I think you got to bank
you're
something in
banking-
here pretty quick.
Banking the 4 ball. Oh, 6 ball. A nice bank, but still think I would have done the 4 ball only because I think the little more open at that point. Well, this is tough.
I don't know. I think you got to
I'd play safe off the 7 and just try to put the cue ball down on the.
make the
Rail.
215, 3 rails
Oh.
up by the side pocket.
That's an idea. Yeah, that's not a bad idea at all.
You just got a barrier on
Yep,
the 14.
yep.
Then. Yeah, she had to.
Oh,
She
she's
had to
gonna.
let that roll
Oh,
around. She
yeah,
just
she did
sold
that
it
to roll
out.
around. Yeah, she did. Okay, Lori, I know you got it in you, girl. Can you just roll around with some high left on this? Just roll around 2 rails to the other side with 8 ball in the same pocket?
Low right and hit this.
I
Not to draw it though.
Yeah, I didn't like that because of the 5.
Well,
Why wouldn't you have wanted to play high right on that and come around
low.
those? No.
So low right, but on a push stroke, pushes it forward around that ball.
Okay.
You're not drawing it. You're not punching that shot.
Okay.
Did she just call this shot?
No. No. Oh boy.
So that's going to wrap it up. That's going to make Cheryl Erbrecht our reigning queen again.
Mm-hmm.
So she loves to be in that position. I want to thank
She
Lori
does.
VanKooy for coming out and playing. I know she had a disappointing day.
I think that's a
She made
real
the-
understatement.
She made.
That was just not Lori at all.
She really didn't play bad though. That's the hard thing to say because I
no,
don't feel
I
like she
know.
like missed a whole bunch of
But
shots.
as well as I know her game,
Yeah.
that was way under her
Yeah.
normal playing. Yeah.
It happens. We all know
It
how
does.
it does.
It
So,
does.
but
It's gotta be a
but it's
disappointment.
frustrating when it's when it's you.
It is. It's frustrating when it's you.
But,
And we've all, people in Chatland, you know what I'm talking about because we've all been there, right?
All right. So jesters are coming up. 1:45. So we got about another half hour before jesters will
Yep.
be on. And it's not Darren Penn. It's Patrick Glynn made a very big mistake.
He did.
Very very big.
It's Bobby Thielbar.
Yeah, right. Bobby Thielbar. So
Yep,
Bobby
he's
Thielbar versus.
He's the
Who's the
reigning.
challenger?
Oh, now you're asking me,
I
and
know,
I
I
don't
screwed
have it up. You did it to me.
It's just getting you back.
Yeah.
Wait, here
okay.
it comes. I feel
You
it.
got it?
No,
got it? No.
I'm waiting for you.
Okay, here it comes. Here it comes.
All right, so Bobby Thielbar.
Andrew Kristoff,
Okay, that's right. Andrew Kristoff,
and
then,
Bobby Thielbar.
And then our night's match again is Bruce Schulenberg.
Bruce Almighty
Bruce-
against Mike Sabota.
Nice. So okay, all right. So 1:45. You guys will be back.
All right, thanks a lot, people.
Bye.
Bye-bye.